Well, what is proved now, what is a reality now, was part of somebody's imagination. And where did that imagination germinate? Where was that imagination born? Yes, you are right. That imagination was born in your mind. Well, whatever you see in this world today, whatever a human being achieved and accomplished in this life was part of their mind first. So you see, this mind is a powerful thing, and the planet Moon represents your mind. Your mind is very powerful. It is the most powerful thing a human being can have, because your mind can create anything. It can make anything happen in this world, whether negative or positive. Those things can happen in your life. Well, if you organize your mind to a certain level, it will in turn organize your whole system, your body, your emotions, your energy. If you organize your mind, then all these things will be organized in that one direction. In that direction where you can see joy, happiness, success, bliss, peace, calmness and tranquility. Organizing your mind simply means moving from a compulsive state of activity to a conscious state of activity. Well, once your mind is organized, then the way you think is the way you feel. I mean that once your mind is organized, your feelings are organized, your emotions are organized. Once your thought and emotions are organized, then your energies are organized. I mean in that same direction. Once your thought, emotions and energies get organized, then your body will get organized. Once all these four things are organized, then you have the power to create anything, to manifest anything in this world. Well, if you have imagined something and you have persisted with that imagination in your mind consistently, I mean without creating any hurdles, barriers and obstacles in front of that imagination in your mind, then that thing will become a reality. That source of creation is functioning within you every moment. But if you want to create something, it all starts in your mind. Well, our lives are basically affected by the way we think things are, not the way they are. Well, you can't control the thoughts which are coming into your mind, but you can definitely control the thoughts which you dwell on, ponder or think about. Well, your present thinking, your present thoughts has created certain problems in our life that this thinking can't solve. So in order to solve that problem, you need to change your thoughts. You need to change your thinking. Well, if you aren't finding a solution to your problem, difficulty, predicament and ordeal, that means your current thinking is not helping you to solve that problem. So what do you need to do? You need to change your thinking. You need to change your thoughts. Do you know where a person imprisons himself? Yes, let me tell you where a person imprisons himself. They imprison themselves in their own mind, in a small cell in their mind. Well, the good news is that the prison isn't locked. If that human being wants, he can open that jail door and walk away to freedom. So the thing is that a person imprisons himself or herself in her own mind. We think that the prison door is locked. We think that we cannot walk into freedom in this world. We think we aren't good. We think we cannot achieve that thing. We think we won't be successful in our life. We think that we are useless. We think that we aren't capable of achieving and accomplishing our dreams. That is how we imprison ourselves in our mind. But the reality is that if you can see it in your mind, you can see it in reality. I mean, if you can see those positive things in your mind, and you can believe and say to yourself that I am strong, I am healthy, I am intelligent, I am successful, I am wise, then it will become a reality of your life. Well, some people say that you have to see it to believe it. I am telling you that you have to believe it to see it. It is the other way around. You have to first believe it and then you will see it in your life. By believing, I mean that belief should be in your mind. That faith should be in your mind. Conviction should be in your mind that you can achieve anything in this world. Well, whatever you are seeing in this world today was part of someone's mind. This airplane, this mobile phone, this computer, this smartphone, this bed, this chair, this sofa, this bike, this rocket was part of someone's mind and then it became a reality. So you see, this mind is very powerful and the planet Moon represents your mind. If this planet Moon is afflicted in your horoscope by Rahu, the North Lunar Node, Ketu or Saturn or any other malefic planet or any other enemy planet, then you will never be able to think things in the right way. And if you can't think things in the right way, then your life will go astray. Well, imagination is the preview of the things to come. Well, whatever you want to manifest in your life, whatever you want to achieve and accomplish in your life, you need to put that thought in your mind. And this imagination is yours and yours alone. Well, you'd ask me, how do these thoughts come in our mind? These thoughts are just a happening, just as your feelings, just as the clouds are happening in the sky, just as the sun is shining. It is happening in the sky. Similarly, these thoughts are happening to you. In other words, these thoughts are being done to you. You aren't doing them. You don't have any control over your thoughts. But you need to make a conscious effort to change your thoughts. You need to infuse certain positive thoughts in your mind consciously. The key word here is conscious. Well, breathing is something which you don't do. It just happens. But when you are doing yoga, you are exhaling and inhaling. Similarly with your mind, you need to exhale the negative and inhale the positive. Just like everything, this mind of yours has a dark side to it. It has a negative side to it. It can tell you lies. It can tell you that you will not be able to make it in this life. It can tell you that you will never be healthy in your life. It can tell you that you aren't good enough for that. It can tell you that you can't go anymore because you are tired. This mind can tell you that you don't have the energy to do it. This mind can tell you that you aren't meant for that. Yes, this mind is a great liar. But at that moment, you need to thank your mind for its opinion and you need to carry on with your life. This mind can imprison you in the mental prison of overthinking. Well, sometimes the things which you are thinking about, when you are overthinking, has a very simple solution, but your mind traps you in the mental prison of overthinking. Sometimes you think that the doors in your life are locked when it isn't. Well, let me tell you all a story which concerns our mind. There was a magician once, and the magician claimed that if he was sent to any jail in this world, he could break out of any jail cell within 1 hour. If he was allowed to go into that jail in his ordinary clothes. Well, a jail accepted his challenge and that magician was invited. So the guards there took that magician to a cell and shut that metal door behind him. And soon that magician started working to open that metal door. Well, he took out a steel rod which was hidden in his belt and he started working to open the lock of that cell. He tried very hard and was disappointed when he couldn't open that lock of that cell in 30 minutes. The magician started sweating in an hour's time when he couldn't open that lock. And at the end of 2 hours, that magician in defeat collapsed against the door. And then that door opened. That door opened because that door wasn't locked. But that's not entirely true. That door was locked. It was firmly locked in that magician's mind. That magician tried to open that door because the magician's mind told him that the door wasn't open. It was closed. The magician's mind made him believe that the door wasn't open. It was closed. Hence, he was trying to open that door. In reality, that door was never closed. That door was locked in that magician's mind, as if the best locksmith had put his best lock on that cell door. Well, that proves my point that some doors in our life are open, but our minds makes us believe that those locks are locked. So this is how our mind tricks us. Well, this is all I wanted to tell you all about the planet Moon, you and your magical mind. If you want some specific predictions about yourself, then you are most welcome to contact me. Well, like I always say, that if you wish to know your future through astrology and you are determined to live the best possible version of yourself, well, one must always try to live his or her best version of themselves, because there is only one life to live. There are no duplicates of a life. You will never get a chance to live this particular human life once again. And if you want to enhance your luck in your life, if you want to boost your luck in your life, if you want to increase and improve your luck in your life, then I want to tell you all, I have several remedies for you. I have several solutions for you. You know, these remedies which I'm talking about are a fusion of astrological remedies, Vastu remedies and religious remedies, which can be utilized by any person of any religion. And if you want me to pray for you, because prayer can move mountains. So if you want me to pray for your health, wealth, success, money, business, career, job, relationships, love relationships, marriage, married life, children, property, education, etc., 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 then also you may contact me. You may also contact me for a Vastu instrument. This Vastu instrument can solve all your Vastu problems. I mean, of your office, factory, or home. And if you are hell-bent on taking your life from the ridiculous to the sublime, from the low point to the high point, from nothing to something, then you may contact me over WhatsApp. My WhatsApp number has been given on this video. Have a great day and a great life ahead. God bless you all. Jai Mata Di. Jai Ma Kali.